Hi, Debasis. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, sir. I am fine, thank you.
So, Debasis, as you know, and I hope you received the JD.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, you are clear with the JD, what you received from our recruiter?
Yes, sir. I am absolutely fine with the job description.
Okay. So, nice. So, Debasis, as we are looking at a candidate who have a good knowledge on like data analysis, data management, data visualization, like using SQL, Excel, Tableau, Python. So these skills we are looking, and same time we are looking who can handle, client interaction part, and who can handle the stakeholder interaction part. So I hope this role is fit for you.
Yes, sir. I think I'm absolutely fine and fit for this position.
Okay, excellent, nice. So the best is, can you give your introduction so that me and team can understand it?
Yes. So, good afternoon. My name is Devashish Sahu, and thank you for giving this opportunity for introducing myself. I basically hail from Bangalore, India, and I have a work experience of 6 months as a data analyst and having a hand-on experience on tools like MS Excel, Advanced Excel, SQL, and PowerPoint, and Tableau, and as well as Python too. So basically, my daily task was that communicating with clients and stakeholder manager to understand the business requirement related to the data. I'm also well versed with Microsoft SQL Studio, where I used to extract, manipulate data from database, where I use functions like SQL Join, set operator, where clause, having, and group by, and stored procedure, as well as some Windows functions like ranking, and I had built some complex query as well. And I have a good working knowledge and hands-on experience with MS Excel as well. So where I work with the Excel functions like Excel filter, data validation, pivot table, pivot chart, reports, and dashboard as well. And I have a good hands-on experience with the data visualization tools like Tableau and MS Excel, where I used to build report and dashboard and share with the concerned team. So along with those things, I have a good programming knowledge in Python. So not good, I will say, as a basic knowledge in the Python libraries as well, Panda, NumPy, and Matplotlib. So to be count my as hobbies, I love to read an array of books in my free time. Photography, I like that much, and sometime in between I play cricket, and I love cooking too. So that's much about it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Debasis, and it's a really great. The experience looks like you have very strong knowledge on analytics, and looks like you have very good knowledge on SQL, Excel, Tableau, and Python. So Debasis, coming, as you mentioned your resume, you are involved with the different type of a project, data management project, data analytical project. So tell me, what are the different sources of data you pulled for your project?
So basically, yes, I did a project on student data management for my company. So what, as a team of mine, we have been guided, I have guided as a team lead as well and the team player as well. So we have collected data from external sources such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and Naukri. And as people come to the company itself, we have collected data from internal source as well. So these were the all particularly sources which defined as a data collection part for our project, which we built.
Nice. So where you done, I mean, doing your intern and
So it's a data analytics institution named Data Gyan, which is present in Bangalore. That institute is, I think, according to me, it's the best for data analytics school, just as a non-background, a non-coder like me. So I've been doing from internship from past 4 months from there, and from there I have built my core skills there itself.
okay. So what is your involvement in that project? Can you explain from your starting to ending, what is your involvement in that on data management project?
So basically, as my company also provided me the position of team lead, as I did performed well. So being a team lead, also I did try to involve in some other tasks which we have done together also. So we started from the data collection part, which I has mentioned you earlier, which we have collected from Facebook, Naukri, LinkedIn, and internal sources. So after collecting that data, we divided as a team in four. So we got guided to each team that we have to collect all the data in Excel sheet, and then we have to perform data cleaning, because there were some data where there misspelled, there was short forms, and there was amount of white spaces were there, and short forms were used. So basically we clean that data and presented in master table. So while presenting, we as a team of four discussed thoroughly which attribute to be kept as a master table. So after installing all the attributes in a master table, so we went to the phase 2 of it. What was the phase 2, sir? The phase 2 is basically involve a ETL process, that is extract, transform, load. So what we did, we loaded the Excel file into the Microsoft Server Management Studio database. So we queried out the complex insights which we required. And along with that, we did the data visualization in Excel as well as in Tableau. So talking about Excel, we did the visualization student, the state-wise, the age-wise, and the professionalism-wise, where the state count is more, which skill was used more. So we use Excel for that much of visualization. And as far as Tableau is concerned, we did dive a little bit deeper. So how we dive? So we dive deeper in the level of granularity, which we are talking, because as the professionalism, he was involved in post, state, and we did all type of data visualization, which will be useful and valuable for the company stakeholder and management, which we want to present it in the form of PowerPoint presentation at the end of our project. So that's the whole journey of our projects.
Yeah, it's nice and great. So tell me, what is SQL Join and what are the different types of SQL Join databases?
Yes. So SQL Join is nothing but basically we combine the two tables on a basis of a common field in between them. So if we want to talk the types of SQL joins, there are basically four types. First is inner join, second is outer join, third is partition or cross join, fourth is self join. So if you want to expand more, the outer join is further divided into three parts. That is left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join.
Okay. Okay. So tell me, what is the difference between SQL join and a set operator?
So basically, a set operator, basically set operator and join are defined as the set operator performs column-wise joining. The column-wise method goes on, whereas joining it is performed row-wise. So basically, if we have if the columns are number of columns are not matching, if the number of data types aren't matching, if the number of alignment of the column isn't matching, then set. But in case of join, it will happen once it gets the common field in between them. So there are different types of join as well as inner join, outer join, partition, and self join. In case of set operation, we have union, union all, intersect, and extract.
Okay, nice. Devasis, do you have a pen paper with you?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So like I'm giving a scenario that is this two table, one is a customer, one is second one is product. So that two table, what is my question is write a SQL code to fetch common record between two tables. So first tell me what is scenario you are going to use and what are the syntax for that. Can you write note down this one?
Yes. So yes, sir. So can I say you verbally first, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So basically, as you said that, write a question or SQL query to extract the common field between the two tables. So basically, yes, I will use a set operator in intersect. So why I am going to use it? Because it first of all it doesn't accept duplicate value. So it will be more useful us to use intersect here because we will get a common value and unique to and it returns a null value.
Join we are
That's
going to
the
use.
most important thing.
Which join the buses?
So then it will be inner joins.
Okay, inner join. You mean you want to fetch a common record between two tables? Inner join, based on the inner join is it will be always combine the result, both have a common data. Okay, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so Devasis, what is stored procedure in data, SQL, and why you are using, what is the advantage of a stored procedure?
Yes. So basically, what is stored procedure? It is a process of code where the SQL codes are stored once and it has been recalled n number of times according to us. So what is the advantage, you ask? So the basic advantage is that it provides the code security, it performs the network trafficking is less, and write once and execute more. And I think these are the advantage why we support stored procedure.
Okay. And also, just going through your resume, you, as you mentioned, you have a very good knowledge on Microsoft Excel. So what is a VLOOKUP formula?
So VLOOKUP formula is that we will write the VLOOKUP, then lookup value, comma, then we will select the table array of the table, then comma, then we will use the column index, then comma, then according to the requirement, we will use exact match or approximate match. That will be 1 or 0, we have 2 or 2.
Okay. What is the difference between CSV file and Excel file?
So basically, CSV file is a comma separated value file where we get some values which are separated by commas, and whereas Excel files, they are presented in a tabular format where we get values row and column in a cellular base.
Okay. Okay. All right. And also you have a knowledge on Tableau, the buses?
Yes, sir, I have.
What is data blending in Tableau and why you are using?
Yes. So basically, data blending is a process where we combine two different data sources, so which are completely what I can say that it is completely different from the different data sources. So why it is much more useful, because data blending first aggregates, then it starts blending, and it is why we use much more than join, because it mostly prefer join. Blending is unique for each worksheet, and data blending is the level of aggregation can be high. Then also we can use data blend. Data blending is much more useful as we can combine two different data sources. So for that reason, we use data blending.
Okay. What is the difference between live and extract data in Tableau?
Yes. So basically, these are the two types of connection which has been given by the Tableau to us. So basically, live function is a connection where the Tableau is directly connected to the live source. So whenever anything we change in the source file, it directly reflects in the destination data. Very somewhat good, but it is pretty slow if we compare to the extract file. So what is extract? It is basically extract the subset of our data from the main data source, and in that data set, we perform the visualization, we perform filtration, which is pretty fast in comparison to the live data set. So this is the difference between live and extract connection with present in Tableau.
Okay. What are the different type of filter we are using in Tableau, the buses?
So basically, sir, we use 9 types of filter in there. Quick filter, filter on measure, filter on dimension, filter on dates, and global filter, context filter, cascading filter. And yes, sir, these are all 9 types of filter which we use in Tableau.
Okay, nice. So even just I'm checking your resume also, as you mentioned, you have a knowledge on Python?
Yes.
Okay. What are the different library you are till now you used in your project?
So till now we have used the 3 libraries from Python, that is NumPy, Panda, and Matplotlib.
Okay, nice. What is the difference between list and tuples in Python?
So basically, the difference between list and tuple is an organized set of which are present in the list as tuple isn't organized, and for list we use the square braces, for tuple we use parentheses, and list we have the data are presented orderly, wherein in tuple data aren't present in order.
Okay. And what are the key feature of a Python? Can you elaborate, please?
Yes. So why Python is preferred basically is because of that it's the way of writing codes which we write in English statements just for reading purpose, and for it is very easy to use, and the library and documentation are pretty available in the internet. If anyone is raising some problem, anyone can look up to the documentation which is pretty available. And another thing is that with the wide array of usability that Python provides. So Python can be also used in data science as well as in website building. So and Python as a data analyst person, the Python how it helps me is the great tracking feature, which we use. That is the one of the best features that makes the Python different from other programming languages that are present out there.
Okay. What are local variable and global variable in Python devices?
So basically, local variable are those variables which are limited inside the function, is given within a function. So that is a local variable means it can have its uses within that function only, which are mentioned. Whereas global variable is mentioned along with the class name. So where it can be called inside the function as well as it can perform throughout the program as well. So basically, the global variable are preferred better than local variables.
What is normalization in database?
So basically, so normalization is a process where we decompose the table. Why we decompose that? In order to remove the spurious and anomalies present in the table. So by removing those, we can get a table that is perfectly to our needs.
Can you differentiate what is structured and unstructured data?
Yes, basically structured data is the data which are represented in a normal tabular format. So where the row and column which has been distinct structure, whereas unstructured, there is no such tabular format there. The data can be in the form of image, can be from the video, it can be in the form of audio as well. So that's the pretty much difference between the structured and unstructured data.
Okay. Which domain are you working the basis?
So basically, sir, I am working on data analytics domain.
Data analysis domain. But you mentioned earlier, I'm managing a student data. I think you were telling like educational data management. And okay, all right, no problem. Why you are leaving your current company, the basis? What is the reason behind?
So basically, sir, I joined that company as a data and entry-level data analyst, where I just performed only Excel and advanced Excel and performed PowerPoint presentation only. Yes, that was good, but why it wasn't good because I took up that job to support the family in that weird time of the COVID pandemic situation which occurred. But right now I want to move ahead. So I did my internship in Data Gyan, so where I got a hand-on experience on languages like Excel, SQL, Python, and Tableau. So having that kind of teachings and hands-on experience, I think I am ready to move ahead in my career, having those skills.
What is your biggest failure in your life and how you tackle that problem? Can you give an example, like you give a, like you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So basically, sir, if I was holding a position of a student secretary in my engineering BTech days, so where I was given the responsibility of whole department. So there was a situation occurred there. We had as a third year, I was a student secretary there. So we had some conflict with my final year, and we had organized a farewell there. Situations, I did write a plethora of emotions there. I wasn't being able to convince my teachers as well as my seniors to attend that farewell. Finally they did, but there was some kind of backlash I did got because as a junior I didn't had that much of interaction with my senior that I considered the most. And by looking the days now, then I think that I was pretty wrong at that time, because the seniors and the mentors, they do help a lot. And that I think that failure that haunts me down now, even nowadays also.
Nice. So Debasis, I think we almost done the interview. Do you have any question from your end?
Yes, sir. So I would like to know about the working culture of your company. Basically, I'm applying for that job profile.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so Debasis, thanks for your coming, thanks for your time, and definitely HR will get back to you for your further step. Okay.
So pleasure is mine. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Debasis.